Hi, my name is Oliver Koenig. I'm a Senior Solutions Architect at Databricks, and today I would like to show you how to integrate Rider AI with Databricks using Unity AI Gateway and OAuth 2. Rider AI is a Gen AI development platform for agents that offers connectors to common data and AI platforms such as Databricks. So when you're in Rider AI, in order to set up the connections, go to Manage. That will actually show you the options for the pre-built connectors, and Databricks is one of the ones that are listed on the front page. So let's click on Configure. You have to give it a name. We're just calling it Databricks. We're going to leave the defaults here, and then I wanted to set up the connections just for myself individually, not for the entire org. So I'm going to leave those settings here as well. And then on the next page, this actually gives me a couple of things that I have to get from Databricks. One is the tenant URL, which is actually the URL for the MCP server that I want to connect to. And then also I need from the OAuth 2 client, I need client ID and secret. So let's do both of that. So I'm going to go into my Databricks workspace onto Unity AI Gateway. Unity AI Gateway is the central control point for everything GenAI related in Databricks. Allows you to register agents, monitor agents, see consumption, things like that. So there's a tab here for MCPs, and one of the MCPs I want to use is a existing Genie room for taxi trips. So Genie is actually a tool within Databricks. It's an agentic solution that gives me a chatbot and allows me to chat using natural language with a data set. And this one is about New York City taxi trips. So if I click on it, I can see that there is a link here for running a managed MCP server. So I'm going to copy that and then put it into the Rider AI settings. Every Genie space that I create in Databricks will automatically be registered as a managed MCP server. So if you're creating Genie spaces, you can always you're ready to basically use that from any agentic solution inside or outside of Databricks. So that was the URL. The second thing I need to do is I need to get a client ID. So in order to do that, I actually need to go into the admin console. So you have to be an account admin to do that and set up a new OAuth 2 app. And the way to do this is you click on Add Connection. You give it a name. Let's call it Rider. The redirect URL I need for the OAuth 2 to work, so I can actually get that from the settings here. Just copy that, put it here. The scope, I want to actually connect to a Genie room, so I can also select to connect to SQL warehouses and things like that, but I want to enable Genie rooms, so I have to select all APIs, and then all the other settings I'm going to leave at default. And if I click on Add, it will actually give me the client ID and a client secret that I can add to my Rider AI configuration here. So let's do that. And the second one is on here. Okay, so now I have to go back and save this. Just checking that we actually have an existing connector here. Sometimes it doesn't show up right away, but well, eventually, so we can see if I connect on next here, it will connect me to Databricks, and as you can see here, I'm connected now, so this works, so I can save the connection here. Okay, so now I have an existing connector in my Rider AI environment. So the one thing I can then test, if I go to my Rider app, I can ask to give me the latest taxi trip data from the Databricks Genie space. So I'm a little more specific here because otherwise Rider AI may try a few things first. So I want to actually for it to go straight to the Genie space. So if I can execute this here, what it'll do, it will think about the request, and then we'll see kind of the thought process here. So it looks for the individual integration points, looks for finding the Genie space. So now it actually found the Genie space. Looking for the latest taxi trip data. It probably will ask me for an authentication here. Again, since we're using OAuth 2, it will probably ask me to authenticate here, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to again use my single sign-on to connect, and then it will allow me to query the data. So what it's doing now, it will actually send that question to the Genie room, and then again use the MCP server in Databricks to come up with the answer, and then provide the answer back into the Writer AI UI. Okay, so that's see, we're going to take a few seconds. If you're doing this for the first time, sometimes it may take a few seconds on the Databricks side to spin up the compute for that Genie space. So that should only take a few seconds. And then it will see here what it's doing. So it's okay. For some reason, it looks here. So let's see what happens. Okay, so it actually sent this to Databricks, and then looking for the response. Okay, so again, first time you're doing this, so it took maybe a little longer than subsequent requests. And so here, the latest strip was actually a while back, about 10 years ago. And so it's pickup time and so like that. So I could ask follow-up questions here. So that's how easy it was to connect to Databricks using the Unity AI Gateway. Thank you very much.